He laughed when I missed the shot. The ball smacked against the rim, bounced high into the air, and rolled across the hardwood like it was running from me. My legs buckled under my own weight, and I went crashing down on my good knee. Before I could even get up, he was already standing over me. Marcus, our team's star forward. Taller than me, stronger than me, at least now, and cocky enough to think the court belonged only to him. He leaned down, smirking so close I could smell the sweat dripping off his skin. "Told you," he whispered loud enough for everyone to hear. "You don't belong here anymore. Stick to watching from the bench, cripple." The gym went silent for a moment. Then the laughter erupted. Not nervous chuckles. Loud, cruel laughter. My teammates slapped each other's shoulders, some shaking their heads like they pitied me, others just enjoying the show. And me? I just sat there, hands pressed against the wooden floor, blood rushing in my face, wishing the ground would open up and swallow me. That was 3 months ago. Tonight, the same teammate sat on the bench clutching his jersey, too stunned to speak, while the crowd rose to its feet chanting my name. And I, limping, scarred, written off as finished, stood at the free throw line, the game in my hands. But to understand how I got there, you have to know everything that happened before. The story really began with the sound of tearing. Not a jersey, not a shoe. My knee. One wrong step, one wrong landing, one moment that shattered everything. The doctor said torn ACL like it was just another word, like it wasn't the death sentence it felt like. Surgery followed by surgery. Months of rehab where walking felt like climbing a mountain. I watched games on TV with ice strapped to my leg, trying not to cry as I saw players leaping, running, dunking, things my body refused to do anymore. "You'll walk fine," one doctor told me, "but playing at the same level, don't count on it." Those words lived in my head, whispering late at night when the pain kept me awake. My own body betrayed me. My own reflection mocked me every time I saw the scar that carved across my knee, like a reminder of failure. But the worst wasn't the injury. The worst was coming back. The first day I walked into practice, the gym went quiet. Not the kind of silence that comes from respect, but the kind that carries doubt, disbelief, and pity. I wore sweatpants to hide the brace, tied my shoes too tight, as if the laces could hold me together. My heart pounded, not from excitement, but for fear. Marcus grinned the moment he saw me. Well, look who's back from the dead," he called out, his voice echoing across the gym. "Careful, Grandpa. Don't slip. We don't want you breaking the other knee." Laughter followed, echoing against the walls. I didn't respond, just pulled my hoodie tighter and stepped onto the court. The first sprint drill nearly destroyed me. My legs screamed with every stride, scar tissue tugging like barbed wire. Sweat poured down my face long before the others even breathed heavy. I tried to hide my limp, but Marcus saw. He always saw. "Need a walker, old man? We'll paint some flames on it so you look fast." My teammates laughed harder than they ran. The coach looked away, pretending not to hear. Every drill that day, I was slower. Every layup weaker. Every pivot clumsier. The more I failed, the more Marcus grew bold. One scrimmage, I caught a pass near the three-point line, wide open. For a split second, I remembered who I used to be. Fast release, perfect form, net whispering as the ball dropped through. So I rose for the shot. The ball clanged off the front rim like it was rejecting me. The gym exploded in laughter. Marcus grabbed the rebound, stormed past me, and slammed the ball into the hoop so hard the backboard shook. He landed, looked right at me, and spat words sharp as knives. "Stay down, broken boy." I don't know what hurt worst, the pain in my knee or the weight in my chest. That night, lying in bed, my scarred leg propped on pillows, I almost gave in. Almost. Almost quit. Almost let them win. But in the silence of my room, I remembered things Marcus couldn't take away. I remembered the endless hours of rehab, the therapist who told me, you can stop if you want, but you'll regret it forever. I remembered the kid I met at the hospital, bald from chemo, clutching a basketball bigger than his head. He told me, I want to play like you someday. And I remembered the player I was before the injury, the one that loved the game so much that pain didn't matter. I wasn't ready to let that go. So I fought back. Not with words, not with trash talk, with silence, with sweat. I stayed after practice when everyone else hit the showers, shooting until the janitor flicked the lights, leaving me in the dark with only the sound of bouncing echoes. I practiced my free throws until my arms burned, worked on my footwork until my brace felt like it was cutting off my circulation. I knew I'd never leap like before, never sprint like the old me, but I could be smarter, sharper, more precise. If I couldn't be faster, I'd anticipate. If I couldn't out-jump Marcus, I'd outthink him. Every miss was a lesson. Every ache was proof I was still alive, still fighting. But no one noticed. No one cared. At least, not until one night. It was a game we were supposed to lose. The stands were packed, the crowd loud, the scoreboard flashing like it knew the outcome. We fought tooth and nail, point for point, until the clock bled down to seconds. Tied score, ball in our hands. Of course, Marcus demanded it. Give me the rock, I'll end this. But the defense swarmed him, trapping him in a cage of arms and sweat. He panicked. The ball slipped loose. It rolled across the floor. Time slowed. Everyone froze. Except me. I scooped it up. My heart thundered in my chest, louder than the crowd. My scarred leg trembled beneath me. My arms felt like lead. Marcus screamed, "Pass it! Don't screw this up!" But for once, I didn't listen. I squared, lifted, released. The buzzer rang the same instant the ball swished clean through the net. Nothing but air. The crowd erupted. Not with laughter, not with pity, with cheers, with my name. My teammates swarmed me, their faces a mix of disbelief and awe. Even the coach, the same man who looked away during Marcus's mockery, had tears in his eyes. I didn't look at Marcus. I didn't need to. His silence said more than words ever could. Because in that moment, I wasn't broken. I wasn't finished. I was a basketball player again. And here's the truth Marcus never understood. Scars don't mean you're done. They mean you fought. They mean you survived. Strength isn't in the leap. It's in the stand. It's in the moment you rise.